How are we doing, ladies and gents, boys and girls? Welcome back to another fun episode of Tom's Flair Bartending Tips. Okay, I was lucky enough to be a judge at the Roadhouse World Flair Grand Finals the weekend just gone, where we saw a new second time does that make sense? Anyway, we got a new world champion, Mr. Alexander Stifanov. He's stepped up, he's won this competition for the second time. And what I want to show you today is the three most performed Flair moves, the three most performed Flair bartending moves which I saw in the Roadhouse Grand Finals. Now, before I get down to this, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. You can hit the subscribe button down there, and you'll get notified if you click that little bell, ding ding, every time I upload these videos. But upload videos, you can always go to my Instagram account, which is Tom Dyer Bartender. Anyway, let's move on. So the three most performed Flair moves. I say the three most performed Flair moves. I mean, these are the ones that stand out the most, basically. Okay, were this one, which is like an over the shoulder to a nest behind the back. Boom. Okay, a flat throw to a stool. And finally, the snatch. So, the over the shoulder to the behind the back nest, the flat throw to a stool, or the snatch. Now, there's many variations of some of these moves, but I'm going to show you them how to do them right now. So, let's start with the over the shoulder to the nest. Now, essentially, this move is basically this. Okay, where you throw the bottle over your shoulder, land it in the shaker. But instead of catching it here, you just put the bottle behind your back and you catch the bottle behind your back inside the shaker. Now, you do have to become quite good at doing this one before you start trying to perfect the one behind the back, but essentially it's the same move. What you want to try and do is put your hand with the palm facing upwards and catch it like this, okay? That's where the bottle is going to be going inside the shaker, okay? Now, when you get good at that, you want to try and cushion the catch as it comes down, okay? See how I catch it, and then I lower my hand as I'm catching it. As the bottle comes around, you sort of lower the shaker as the bottle is going inside the shaker. Only gently, because this is cushioning the catch to land it nice and softly. Cool, so that's move number one. Okay, move number two was the flat throw front to back. What you want to try and do with this one is you're gonna throw it up, so there's no spin on the bottle. Now, you'd normally perform this with a bottle which is half full of, such as this Campari bottle right here, and show you, okay, when I throw it up, the liquid, most of the liquid stays at the bottom of the bottle and we don't get any spillage out of the top of the pour spout, okay? Now, the way we do that is as you throw the bottle up behind your back, okay, you're throwing the bottle up like this, and then as you let go, you push the neck of the bottle to counteract the spin which you would create from your wrist. Okay, so as the bottle comes up, you push with the neck, so it would be like this. You'd normally go like that, the bottle would come up and it would spin around. Whoops. Okay, but as it comes up, as it starts to spin, you push and you give this force which cancels out any spin on the axis and the bottle flies flat. So you go like this, and in this instance, the bottle started to spin in the opposite direction, okay? So when it comes up, you want it to fly flat. And then when you get that, you can put your hand underneath and catch it on the back of your hand, on your arm, on your elbow, on the reverse forearm. I'm not as good at doing that one, but I saw all variations of this exact move in the grand finals. Right, now move number three is the snatch. This is basically snatching the bottle out of the air, or another shaker, but we're gonna use the bottle in this instance, out of the air whilst it's flying. Now we see this move more and more and more. This is basically the most performed move or most performed type, it's a move which is done a lot on the stage, okay? I'm gonna show you a slight variation from the one at the beginning, which was this. I'm gonna show you a variation from a guy who I saw do this. I can't remember his second name, but his first name was Alex. I remember that. And it's like this, okay? So you have an arm tap, okay? And then you have a snatch. So we're gonna put the shaker down, and what you wanna get used to doing first is this arm tap. So you've got the bottle in your left hand, lying flat / horizontally, and you have your arm here, okay? It's important you use the top part of your arm because as you come up, the tin is in the correct position to come over and then snatch the bottle. So you're gonna come up, you're gonna throw this bottle up a little bit, like this high, and underneath you're gonna put your right arm and you're gonna tap that neck of the bottle, okay? So up, tap, and I want you to catch the bottle back in the same position, okay? Because what you want is the bottle to do a full rotation so the base of the bottle is facing away from you, okay? You want it essentially about there when you're ready to snatch the bottle. So up, okay, tap. You can probably hear that tap, okay? Once you get used to that tap, then I want you to go up and catch with your right hand. So up and catch with your right. And you'll start to see that maybe the tap will be a bit slower because the tap might be a bit slower because you're trying to control the spin of the bottle before you snatch it. So up and catch, okay? Then hold on to the tin and do the same thing again, okay? So up, okay, and tap and tap. Then you can start trying to snatch it. So as you catch the bottle in your left hand, and then you're gonna catch and snatch, okay? Now you can see the progression of the move. So when you're ready, boom, okay? So one more time, tap, snatch. Now, there is a little upgrade to this, so a bonus move for the end. So instead of throwing up, hitting, and then snatching, you're gonna do a double tap, which is, okay, pum, pum, yeah? And what that does is, as you throw up, you're throwing under your arm, so you're gonna hit it there. As it comes around, you hit it on the top, okay, and then you snatch again. It's a much more difficult move to perform, but when you get it, it looks pretty cool. I think you'll admit, I didn't practice that and I got it first go, so I'm quite proud of myself. Anyway, that is the 3 most performed Flair moves, in my opinion, that I saw in the Roadhouse Grand Finals 2019. Congratulations, Mr. Alexander Stifanov. If you haven't seen anything from the Roadhouse Grand Finals, go and check out their Facebook page. It's .com/Roadhouse Flair, or you can go to worldflairassociation.com, and there should be some information on there about it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching. I'm sorry this video looks a bit different, but I've had some issues with laptops and equipment recently, so I'm using different stuff for this one. Anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know you like it. Drop any comments in the comments box below. Let me know what you think about these moves. Let me know what you think about the Roadhouse Grand Finals, if you've seen it. And until next time, I'll see you then. Ooh.